Howdy, this is Lee with 82 Game and 12 on YouTube channel Sons of Liberty 75. This will be the 640 turn in the playthrough of La Bataille de la Moscowa, Napoleon's Battle of Borodino, 1812. This is the Game Designer's Workshop, 1977, which is the second edition of Larry Grove's original. And the rules are the second edition as well. And so you experienced La Bataille players may not be familiar with this rule set unless you have this game or the original that Larry Groves published with his company, Marshall Enterprises. Clash of Arms, of course, they did at least, I don't know, maybe a couple editions, and maybe someone else has done one as well. So we're doing a comparison, or I'm doing a comparison. I don't know why I said we. I'm doing a comparison video over this battle using two games. This game, of course, and then the Great Redoubt by Yaquinto Publishing Incorporated, which came out in '79. And there are some similarities in the sequence of play, but of course the scale is going to be different. And so this scale is 100 yards, not meters, but yards per hex. About 100 to 120 men per strength point. I think each strength on the artillery is, I think, 1 to 3 guns. Let's see. Yeah. Cavalry at 60 to 70 horses. So, oh, it is in meters. 100 meters, not yards. 100 meters. So, let's get started. There is no MUs or a draw cup. It's you go, I go. It's just you move all of the forces you want on your side, and then the other side does the same. So we have the movement phase, the rally phase, the defensive fire phase, the offensive fire phase, and then we have the melee phase. And then we go to the next player. And it's only the phasing player that conducts melees. That's also where you have the completion of a charge. The actual charge fighting takes place during the melee phase. So you don't complete the the fighting of the charge. You do the charge of actual moving to the unit. You roll for morale, and then you wait till the melee to do the other. And let's see here. We look out here and we've got some counters that are blank. Those are units that retreated before combat. And so they are not allowed to move during their activation. The counters that have the star here, those are routed counters. And of course we have the squares here. So the French 5th Corps under Poniatowski will not enter until the 8 o'clock turn. And they will be coming up this road here. The old Smolensk Road. All right, let's get started. The French need to capture Utitsa, I guess. The hills here. Then they also need to capture the flèches. Which are here. This village here. Semenyaskaya, and then the Great Redoubt, which is up here. And their victory is determined based on how much of those objectives they can capture, and then also the strength point losses compared to the losses they inflict. Let's get started. Let's see here. I really want to run this. Well, it is running underneath. Yeah, let's see here. I guess if I put it here, it's not actually going to be on the map. So let's take a look at. We've got 4th Cavalry. They could attempt to charge these Cossacks, but of course the Cossacks would be able to retreat away. Let's see what we got here. They're actually going to turn so they can fire at these skirmishers here. And Orchard. Let's see, what does it cost? Orchard. Calvary. Cost 2. So this Calvary unit, if you're in a zone of control, you can leave a zone, but I don't know if you can go right back into one. Okay. Okay, no unit may move directly from one hex in an enemy zone of control to another. So they're going to move here. That's 1, 2, turn. This would be 3, 4. And then 5, 6. So they're going to cut those skirmishers. This one's going to go here. Okay. This unit's going to turn and go 1, 2, 3, just like that. This one's already in the zone. We have this one. So they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're cutting those skirmishers. What's this guy doing? He was there. Okay. So actually, yeah, they're going to be like turned like that so they can fire. We've got these guys are going to turn here so they can fire. This guy's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. This artillery unit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. Oh, wait a minute. I can't move this guy yet. These guys don't move yet. These guys are part of first. I'm just using 4th Corps at the present time. So let me move them first. These guys are gonna limber. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, just like that. Okay. Do the same thing. That's 3. 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. So, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. So cavalry doesn't charge cavalry. You just move them, and they melee. So let's see. Doesn't really come across and say that, I guess. So I guess you could. I thought I had read somewhere about, maybe I'm thinking of the other game. Okay, as the name indicates, this is an operation which cavalry units charge defending infantry and limbered artillery. Okay. So, there you go. I knew it was in there. It's right there under cavalry charge. So that tells you that a cavalry charge is against infantry and limbered artillery, not unlimbered. So if you want to attack unlimbered artillery and other cavalry, you just need to melee them, not charge. So that's what I did here. Move these guys up to just charge. I mean melee. So here I've got these two units. We got lancers there. I can move, say 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I move to there. This horse artillery here will limber, so that's cost 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. So it goes here with these. And actually, I can't move that unit either. That's actually, I'll go ahead and move it though. I've already moved it. But these 2 units were actually part of the first corps. So they're still going to get in that same spot. It's just the fact that they should have waited to move them. What we got here? 3, 4, 5, 5. Let's see. Find a good place to put this out of the way so I can still get in there and we're doing 4th Cavalry. That's 2nd. Is this here? That's 2nd. Okay. All right, so we're done with 4th Cavalry. Now we can go to 1st Cavalry. Which is this? That's 2nd. 1st Cavalry, I want to send over there. They want to be involved in attacking the fleshes, getting in maybe behind them and so forth. So that's this bunch here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. And And the rest of them. 1, 2. This is first. 2, 3, 4, 5. These guys. This is part of 1st Cavalry Corps. I'm going to go right there. That's 2nd. This is 1st, so they're going to turn. Move over here. Yeah, Marat is going to stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So four, 5. 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. Okay. And let's see here. So that takes care of I don't know what happened to all my little blocks. I guess I must have lost them on the floor. All right, so now we move to 1st Corps, Davout. And that's going to be these guys, some of these guys right here. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one goes 1. 2. So, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a pretty powerful artillery unit battery there. So let's see. Going into square, two movement points. So, coming out of this square, the artillery unit underneath will not be able to unlimber unless they unlimbered right where they were at. So those units I'm going to put up underneath here. Here not going to be able to move people up because I've got this space all blocked. That's 7, 8, 9, 10. I move here, I got to stop because of that skirmisher. But we can move this guy up 2. Well, we can move that. We can move him up 2. One, 2. 1, 2. 1, 1. Just like that. Okay. Now the rest of first corps, which is right in here. Excuse me. That skirmisher's there. Let's see, moving through forest, custom 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. This unit's going to unlimber. And that guy will move in. This unit will move in, unlimber. Gotta check. I don't know if that artillery can. That one was already there, so, but I don't know if they can move into that zone of control there. Yeah, I guess they can. Okay. So this guy's going to turn over. This guy's going to join him. He's going to join him. This unit here is going to charge that unit. So 1, 2, this unit here can't seem. If it gets to there, now this unit here saw him back here. This guy can go to square. 3 X's away. He goes to square. This other one can't though. So goes to right there. And we have a charge. There's our target right there. So this unit's going to have to flip over. Strength of 4. Okay, so charge. We see if it can withstand the charge. All right, so you've got this charge table, and so we look at the overall strength of the charging unit or units and compare it to the defending unit. So we've got 3 to 4. So that's going to be 1 to 1.5. So that's going to be a plus 3 to, and he's got a 23. He rolled a 13. So he's going to fail, which means he's routing. And let's see, when they route, do they lose? Let's see. Do they lose a, let's see. Okay. No, he doesn't lose anything, but he does route. And then we have pursuit. So this unit has to route away 5 hexes. 5 movement points, not 5 hexes. 1, 2, and then down this slope. That's 3. 3, 4, 5. So he goes back to there. Let's see what happens. All right, so they've got to move into that hex, but they can continue to keep going. And this is where I would need, it would be nice to have some of the older, some of the counters to use. So I think he was in here somewhere. Okay, so he's got 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now he's got to move into this hex. So this unit here gets to fire on him. I've got a strength of 6. And so he's got a fire defense. The hex has a defense value of 7. So it's 1 to 1.5. Ooh, rolled a 66. No leader. But that's going to be a hit. And that's a third of their morale. So they're going to check. They've got to check their morale. Uh, 46 they passed. So they could charge this other unit here, which they could attempt to go to square. But they're in their flank. That's a strength of 2 against 5. Okay, so that's 1 to 2.5. That's going to be a plus 9. They've got a 23. I don't think they're going to fail. because heck, even if they had like, oh, well, they rolled 11, they failed. 66, they passed. Their morale. Even though they're being charged in their flank. Okay. All right, so they passed. So he'll have to stop right there. Okay. I don't have any, let's see, I don't have any markers here. I don't even see any of the F markers. There's a T. There's an F. Not very many of them. Let's see. Guess I can use these I'll use this to let me know I want to, that there's going to be an attack there. Melee there. Okay. So I can pick this up. I'm gonna have to split some of these guys up. But for now, I don't have to. So we're going to move across here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we can't go into there. 5. You can go to there. This guy here. 127. There he is right here. He's breaking down. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. goes to there. This guy moves here. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. This guy's going to move here with his artillery. Well, I'll tell you what, he can actually move right here with his artillery. That is right here. And then these guys are moving up. Those guys get across. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 or 5. One, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. Now we can look at third corps. Which is right there. That's Ney's troops. So we've got these two guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. They turn to attack there. See those two guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But artillery, let's see, going up the river. They shouldn't have been able to say, I don't think they couldn't have been able to cross that stream. Well, I guess they could, +2. And to go up cost all. Would cost them everything. So they have to lead them back. They got to go up that road. So, so if we look at these guys, I'm going to go here, here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, he's stuck there. This guy goes to here. guy goes here. Okay. 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what do we got here. Okay. 1, 2. We can't unlimber on a slope. Let's see. River slope. They're not able to unlimber. Okay, river slope costs 5, up or down. So kind of a bottleneck there. So they've gone 2. They can go 3, 4, 5 and move over here out of the way. And then nay, what's he got here? What's it cost to go into that forest? 4. Okay, so he's just going to have these artillery units go into this forest here. So that some of these battalions can come up the road. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll be with the front. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then the rest of these guys, let's see. So 1, 2. Down the slope. Down is 1, 1, 2. 3. 4. 5, 6, 7. So he can't go any further. 1, 2, 3. Same thing here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. What do I got those artillery going through there for? Cost them 4. It'll take him a while. 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Already moved. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Who know back there? Who know? That's mother. Okay, so who know? It's gonna follow in here. Seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Forest. Cavalry is 3. So 1, 4, 7, 11. 1, 4, 7, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 1, 5, 5, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. And that's it. So now we have the rally phase. So we've got that unit way over there. I have a 26 with a -6. So 42 becomes 32, so they rallied. And then we've got a couple more right here. So we've got, they both have 26. 26, so one of them didn't. And the other one did. I rolled a 41. So one did, one didn't. So they got to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back there. Then this one, 26, 52. So they rallied. All right. So now we go to the defensive fire phase. I don't know why I put those on there. I didn't need to put those on there. No need to put those on there to signify that you want the charge or you're not wanting the melee. All right. So now we have the defensive fire phase. I've even got one right here. So all right, so that skirmisher's firing. So it's going to be 1 to 1.5. No, got a 21, so no effect. So now this one here is firing here. And the thing is, he's in the orchard. Orchard's a fire defense of 11, so it's going to be 1 to 2. 7. So it has to get a 63 or higher. I rolled a 12. Okay. And so then we move over to here. We've got these two units can fire on this unit. And it would be 1 to 1. 46 is not enough. 1 to 1, you have to roll a 54. So, all right. We go here. I guess. He's going to fire here. He's got a strength of 7. That's 1 to 2 with a -6, so no effect. And we have here firing at these guys, and there's not. It's a strength of 9 there, so a -3, a +3. So that's fire strength is 7. It's going to be 1 to 1, 11, no effect. Okay. Here, the fire at these guys. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'll be a -6. One to 1. 21, no effect. This guy firing here. He's lost 2, so his fire strength is down 4. So he's only got a fire strength of 2. So you'd have to have an 11. I mean a 61, 66. He got a 65. Yeah, he missed. And we look over here, and we've got this unit firing here. They've got a fire strength of 9. Okay, it's still just 1 to 1. 26 is no effect. And here, fire strength of 8. It's 1 to 1. 23 is a miss. These guys go. You're right there. All right. Let's see here. All right, so we've got this skirmisher here. He's going to fire at this one here. So that's 5, River slope. Okay, fire defense is 6, so that's 1 to 1.5. But he's firing against another skirmisher, so he'd have to get a 66. So he doesn't. Okay. And then here, oh, we've got 2 artillery units. So that's going to be 14 against 6. That's going to be 2.5 to 1 against that skirmisher with a -6. Okay, 35. 35 -6, that's going to be a hit. Oh, we get a +6 though. So it'll just be, because it's canister, that's just a 35. Still just 1 hit. And that means that skirmisher has to do a morale check. 52, they passed. Okay. And here, they're firing at this skirmisher here. Again, they've got to get up 66, 56. Same thing here. Nope. And then down here. Nope. And then here. 1 to 3. 34 is not enough. Okay, so now we have offensive fire. So we'll just work back this other way. So we have that skirmisher, same thing. Got to roll a 66 there. Okay, here, against that one. Nope. Here. Nope. Okay. Here. Nope. Okay, here we've got 2 skirmishers firing. That's 12 against 7. That's 1.5 with a -6. So 15 is a miss. Okay. All right. So now we move to that area. So we've got a strength of 5. It'll be 1 to 1.5. 14's not going to do anything. Ooh, 65. That's going to be a hit. Now, I do need to roll here for this square that's got this cavalry. So 31's not enough. All right. Now we've got this artillery unit here. It's going to fire here. Okay, so it's a range of 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to have a strength of 5. 33 is no effect. Now this unit firing here. So they're going to have a strength of 7. So it's 1 to 1 plus 6. 44 becomes 54. 1 to 1. And that's a hit. So they take another hit. They got to take another morale check. They passed. But let's see, I guess they should have, let's see, according to the regroup, I'm going to go back over here to the regroup, they shouldn't even be there due to the regroup. Okay. Units that have lost 1/2 or more are removed. So they would be removed and put on this regroup chart. I guess I can put it back here. So where were they? Right here. They were at, they'd lost 2. So south of, yeah, they're south of Semenovka, right? South of the Stonitz. Yeah, south of Semenovka. So that's where they'd be. Which means these guys could have fired on someone else. We can have them fire here. We'll just give the loss there. So that'd be a loss. And go ahead and check their morale. 35, they passed. Okay. Then we have this artillery, 11 and 11. So that's going to be 22. Okay. Plus this infantry fire of 7. That's 29 to 7. That's 4 to 1. And we're going to have this artillery leader with 9. So it'll be a plus 9. 4 to 1. 33. That's going to be, what did I say, 4 to 1? So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 46. That's going to be 3 hits. So he's going to the box due to losses. Okay. So what I have over here, pull back. Over here is the loss regroup chart. So basically, I've got 1 step here, 2 steps here that I could combine. Once I get 1 more, I could combine and put one of these units back on the map. So that's what that's all about. Okay. All right, so we've got this stack here. They've got a strength of only 5. He's in the woods, which gives him 14. So it'd be 1 to 3. You have to get a 66, 626. All right, so then we go to here, and we've got 2 skirmishers firing. That's 12. He's in woods, so 14. So 1 to 1.5. 33 is not enough. Okay. Okay, so we've got this unit firing here. Strength of 7. 1 to 2, minus 6. 43 is not enough. Okay. All right, so we've got this guy who's got strength of 7. This guy, strength of 6, but he's lost 2 strength, so he's only going to have a strength of 2. So that's 9. So 1 to 2 minus 6. 33 is no effect. Okay. All right, we've got this artillery unit. It's going to fire straight back to these guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's going to be strength of only 5. So it's 1 to 1.5 minus 6. The only way you're going to get a hit is 66. No, 41. Okay. we've got this artillery. And firing here at these horses, these Cossacks. 1, 2, 3. Strength of 5. That's 1 to 1.5. 62. That's going to be a hit. Okay. Oh, they've already taken 2 hits. So now they're at a third. So they've got to, well, not only that, they're going to be off of there because they've taken half of their casualties. So actually, that one should be here. And they've taken 3 right there. Took the wrong one off. Okay, there we go. Now we look over here. Got this artillery right there, firing at those skirmishers. That's a strength of 7. They've taken a hit, so they're only going to have a strength of 2. Firing into those orchards. Strength of 2. $11. They'd have to get a 66. Nope. Okay. Okay. Here, this guy, of course, can't fire due to the fact that he's got a unit there. It's blocking part of his sight. So that's all of the offensive fire phase. Now we go to the melee phase. Okay. Flip all these guys over. So we're going to have a lance bonus of 2. Oh, but you can't use the lance bonus in orchards. So the defender is going to get 1.5 times their strength. Their strength is 5, so they're going to 1.5, so going to be 7. Well, actually, rounded favor the defense of the 8, so they're going to have a strength of 8. And the attackers will have a strength of 8, and 6 is 14, plus 13 is 27. So 8 to 27, that's going to be 3 to 1. But they are in the flank, so that's going to double. And skirmishers, I think they have to, I think their melee is only it's half or something. Let's see. So where is it? So they cannot enter enemy zones of control, so they can't retreat. We got them surrounded. So, oh, and the other thing is, shoot, these dispersed units, they could have fired. Forgot to take off the dispersed markers. They can't move, but they could have at least fired. One of them was capable of firing. But okay, so this unit's melee will be doubled, and so will this. So this is going to be 12, so that's 20. This is 26. So we got 46 against 8. So that's going to be 5 to 1. 5 to 1. $34, 5 to 1. Okay, so they've got to retreat, and they take a loss. Or no, they take 2 losses. And since they're going to have to retreat through this, they're going to take another loss, so they're going to be eliminated. And then someone can move in there. Doesn't have to be them guys. Could be these guys. All right, so now we move to this one. And let's see. We don't have to So we're using these three. Again, that's a Lancer, but he's not going to be able to use his Lance bonus. Okay. There's a Lancer. No bonus. All right. All right. So he's going to have a strength of 9 since he's in that orchard. Okay. We've got 10 here. This is going to be doubled, so that's 16. So we're at 26, and then 28. So 54? No. Yeah. 54. So 5 to 1. Becomes, that's 51. No, 50, it's 53. So 3 losses and a retreat, but I think that eliminates the unit. No, it wouldn't, but since he has to retreat, he's got to retreat through his zone of control, so that does eliminate him. So that's 4. Okay. Move this one in there. Okay. I'm going to move to here first. Retreat for combat. Now, it doesn't say that cavalry can't retreat before the cavalry. And the games that came later, of course, you can if you have a, higher movement allowance. And these units do have more they have an allowance of 14, so I think I had this was on top. So I guess I have to roll to see if if the Cossacks will fight. I guess I'll just do that. Okay, so Cossack melee table. They're defending, and the odds are 9 to 10. That's basically 1 to 1. So a 5. So they're going to stay and fight. Okay. So let's see. All right, so let's flip them over, see what their strengths are. That's why. They have a lance bonus of 3. But that's only in attacking. So they're going to have 18. Okay. They're going to have 11. That's 25. 18. That's basically still 1 to 1. And a 31. 1 to 1. 31. That's going to be 2 losses for the attacker, 1 for the defender. So that means these guys are going to these Lancers are going to their regroup chart, which, where I'll put it, I guess I'll put it over here. So they're taking 2 losses. And, all right. And then here, top unit, taking a loss. And in this variation, there is no cavalry being tired, exhausted, and so forth. All right. Now we have the same thing here. We have to roll to see if they're going to stay to fight. 5, and so that's 12 to 5. That's roll to 2. 12 to 5. They're not going to stay to fight. So they would have to move this way. So they would have to move into there. Okay, woods, Cossacks cost 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they are dispersed. And they just backed up to there. And these guys can move in to here. All right, so now got these. Let's see, this guy with this leader is attacking here with this guy. And of course, being skirmishers, they can escape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they go to there. Put that on them. This one. Well, let's see. Somebody can move in there, though. And if they do, they're going to trap this guy. So what do we got here? This guy's got to be gone. He's lost 2. So yeah. Now this guy can't retreat. He's being attacked by this guy. So we're going to have 1 to 1. 1 to 1. $36. 1 to 1. 1 to 1. 2 and 1. Okay. So this guy is going to be over here. He has to disappear. Oh, no, not him. Not him. Bring him back. Grabbed the wrong guy. This guy had lost 2, which means he's got to go to the regroup stack. This guy stays where he's at. All right. Next. Of course, we don't want to attack with our skirmishers. Attack with this guy. The other thing is, I should have been doubling here. This guy would have been doubled. Oh. Yeah, should have been doubled. So this guy's let's see here. Yeah. He's in force, that's going to double. Yeah, double. So he's going to be at 18. And these three guys, well, only two of them, 12. That's going to put them at these guys here. So that's 1 to 1.5. 15, that ain't good. 15. It's going to be 2 losses. Which means the top unit is disappearing. And I guess we're going to have to I guess we need to roll for their morale. We've got 16 and a 26. 22. The artillery's going to stay there. But this guy's retreating. He's routed. And he's going to move 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to there. All right. Move over here close to the fletches. So we've got this cavalry unit and that infantry attacking this unit. So they're going to have a strength of 8. This cavalry unit going to have a strength of 4, but it's going to be doubled because they're in their flank. And then these 2 units, 6 and 6 here in front, 6 and 6. So we've got 8 and 12 is 20. 20 to, what did I say, 8? That's 2 to 1. 36, 2-1. 36, 1 and 2. So Calvary will have to take 1, which puts them over here in the Rue group chart. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. And they take 1. Okay, so now we have this. So we've got this unit who's got 9, and then these two guys. We've got 6. So 6 and 6 is 12. That's not quite half. So that's gonna, it'll be 1 to 1. 61. Uh, 61 at 1 to 1. Oh. All right, so the attackers lose 3. Defender retreats 1 hex and loses 1. Wow. That eliminates that one. They move in. All right, then over here, I don't want to attack. I don't think, I don't. Part of it is due to the fact that attacking up that river slope is puts the defense at half. I mean, the attacker is at half strength. So I guess if I attack with 2, like I'm doing here with these 2 against this 1, that's 1 to 1. 45 at what I say, 1 to 1. So they both just, everybody just takes a loss. Each side takes a loss. So that unit tests to check its morale, the defender. He passed. And then one of the attackers, let's check his, he passed. Okay. That guy doesn't really want to attack. But yeah, why not? That's 2 melee strength is 2. His is going to be 3. So it's going to be 1 to, well, 3 and then half. So it's be 1 to, what did I say, 1 to 2? $63. So 1 to 2, 63. He takes 1 loss, the attacker takes 1 loss, defenders take 2. So that's going to eliminate 1 artillery unit. And he's now taken 2 losses. So he goes over here. Over the regroup chart. And the defender passes his morale. So right. So then we have these 2 attack this one, who is at taking a loss. So he's going to have a strength of 3. And those guys have a strength of 11, but a halved, so 5. 5 to 3. That's going to be 1 1/2 to 1. 62. So 1 1/2 to 1. 62. They take 2 losses. Defender takes the loss and has to retreat. So this one takes a loss and ends up going to the regroup chart. And then here, this one take a loss from each one. So he'll take a loss. and the other unit will take a loss. So that one, they both move in there and have to get out of skirmish mode. Ooh, but that one doesn't pass its morale, so it's going to retreat. So this one doesn't have to, this one goes to here. And this one takes a loss. And routes 7. So he'll go, pull back a little. So he was here. No, here. So he's going right over that guy. 1, 2, 1, and then downslope. How much is it downslope? 1. So he goes 1 over the 1 over. So that's 1 over the strain. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess he could end up right there. But this unit has to check morale now. 26, 23, and of course then he routes. Okay. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. And that will be all. And then over here we've got the regroup chart. So a little closer. We've got all of those units have taken 2 losses. Let's see, is that how I'm supposed to do it? I guess they should still keep their, I should keep the, need to keep the losses, I guess, with them. So I know what's what. So basically this one should be only here, and this one should be here. They only got 1, while the rest of them have 2. This one only has 1. So it'll be like that. And the same thing. Thing is, you could quickly run out of markers here. So we've got losses for both sides that could possibly get regrouped to come back in. And so this is what it looks like presently. The Russians are really going to have to, I think they're going to have to do something around the flèches. They're going to have to get that artillery up here so that they can use that artillery to really pound the French. And if they don't, I think their line is going to fail. They've got to keep the French from pushing through. The French could try to use this road here, come through here, and then come around through the backside there. That's where those militia units are going to have to come into play there. That are right here. We're going to have to block both these roads to keep the flank protected. And then down here, these guys may not be able to just sit idle. For one thing, they've got Ponikowski is going to be moving right up this road on them. So looking at the map, the Russians look like they're outnumbered. Which they've got 2 corps of infantry and 2 of cavalry that are, well, actually, if you count the Cossacks, 3 cavalry corps that are not on, they're on the other maps, they're on the north part of the battle. So they're not involved. So they may have to start working with somebody over to help defend these objectives down here on the south side. Just have to wait to see how things develop as we go along. So that's the end of the French turn. Next video we'll pick up with the Russian turn, and then we'll be over on the Great Redoubt, Yaquinto Publishing Incorporated's Battle of Borodino.